So, Monster Movie app is down. Maybe permanently. Hard to say. Kind of bumming this week. Hasn't been a good week. Wasn't a good weekend either. Just in general. I mean, they should have been. I was doing some cool stuff. But as we all know, cool stuff can be completely destroyed when you add the element of humanity, which has a tendency to fuck things up for everyone else. Like I said during the we went on a trip to Tampa, which isn't a big deal. It's like an hour from here. But went to the historic Tampa Theater to just take in a whole weekend of horror screenings. And haunted 90-year-old theater with The Conjuring and Devil's Rejects, Pet Cemetery, and The Shining. Taking all those screenings in, and crowd sucked. The Conjuring was good. Devil's Rejects was good. Then it started creeping in. I guess I don't know if it's a Saturday crowd, Saturday afternoon crowd, Saturday evening. I don't know. They started fucking laughing though. And wrecked it. Who laughs at The Shining? I don't know. Who does that? A-holes. Having all kinds of technical problems with the app. The web page is hosted on wirednode.com, and which was bought out by the tremendously fucking inept Gotcha Mobile Services, who promptly came in and made it worse than it was before. Terrible customer service. Don't ever fucking get associated with these guys. The worst fucking a-holes ever. Like, I mostly deal with the owner of the company, and he's fucking awful. His method of customer service is to insult the customer with his, slicky insults. Not necessarily calling you an asshole, but pretty much saying, like, well, your webpage sucks anyway, so what difference does it make if it works, kind of fucking thing. And he will say that in not so many words, but that's the owner of the company. What do you have? Like, you have no hope. That's the guy. I went right to the top trying to get some fucking decent customer service. And that's what I got. That fucking brown eye. Wish I could remember the fucking asshole's name, but it doesn't matter. Don't ever hook up with Gotcha Mobile Service Solutions. Gotcha Mobile Solutions. Remember that fucking name, because you don't want any fucking part of that. So my app is down. It won't work on any mobile browsers, Apple or Android. It works on a PC, which kind of defeats the purpose of a fucking app. And It's been down since at least Friday. I don't know, maybe longer. And contacted them, opened cases, and they asked me what my web address was, and that was like 3 days ago, and I still haven't fucking heard anything, even though I send daily emails trying to get an update. So I don't know. I might just say fuck it. I'm kind of sick of fucking dealing with it. I don't know. Doing some soul searching lately. I like all the creative part of it, like I've said before, but keeping it up costs money, and I don't charge anything for it, and it's all coming out of my pocket. And to make it really nice, it costs a lot of money. I'm happy with just keeping it ugly and free, but that costs money too. Operating systems update, and then all of a sudden your app doesn't fucking work with them anymore. And yeah, thousands of dollars for nothing I've spent so far. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Might be the end of the app. Bummed. I'm depressed this week, man. Nothing's going right. This sinus headache thing going on. Feel like crap. Everything's going wrong. I'm trying to reset my fucking GoDaddy FTP password. And I'm in the chat room, and it says it keeps giving my estimated time, but instead of going down, it's continually going up. It'll say your estimated time is 6 minutes, and then it'll wait 7 minutes and tell you that your estimated time is 6 minutes. Then it'll wait another 7 minutes and say that your estimated time is 5 minutes. And then it did that 4 times. Now, about an hour later, it's saying that my estimated time is 7 minutes. So I'm pretty hopeful that I'm going to get to talk to somebody in the next 7 minutes, right? I should be. I see I have 0 viewers. It pretty much goes with my week so far. 0 viewers. Got no way to update the app. Actually, I can update the app, but nobody can see it. So it may work on Android. I don't know. Maybe. Fucking ridiculous, man. Plus, definitely does not work on Apple. So, I'm expecting this to go up to 8 minutes after waiting for 7 minutes 4 different times for a total of half an hour. So that system might be broken too. But just to amuse myself, since I can't do anything with the app, I recreated part of my experience that I had at the Tampa Theater watching The Shining. Like I said, people were just laughing through it. That and Pet Sematary. Both hilarious comedies, apparently. But, so I did a little video editing to recreate what my experience was, or part of it. And first of all, I want to say that this is in no way an exaggeration. This is identical to my experience. 100%. No exaggeration. No embellishment. this is 100% of what I saw and experienced there. So I'm going to play that for you. Hold on. Okay. This was my experience watching The Shining. And I'm getting an error from VLC. Wow. The whole system's breaking down. How do I get rid of this? There. Yeah, so that's a pretty good example of how things have been going.
Just went to school?
Alright. Let's try this again. Once again, this is in no way an exaggeration. This is exactly how it went down when I was watching The Shining at the Tampa Theater over last weekend. Dead on. Tell me if you would find this annoying. My wife, who is the only person in here, she was there. She can testify that this is in no way an exaggeration.
Did he adjust well to school? No. He didn't like it too much at first. And then he had an injury, so we kept him out for a while. And yeah, I guess that's about the time when I first noticed that he was talking to Tony. What sort of injury did he have? He dislocated his shoulder. How did he manage to do that? Well, it was just one of those things, you know, purely an accident. My husband had been drinking, and he came home about 3 hours late. So he wasn't exactly in the greatest mood that night. And, well, Danny had scattered some of his school papers all over the room, and my husband grabbed his arm, you know, to pull him away from him. It's just the sort of thing you do 100 times with a child, you know, in the park or in the streets. But on this particular occasion, my husband just used too much strength, and he injured Danny's arm.
So there it is. 100% accurate. At that part of the movie, the crowd that we were watching the movie with just burst into fucking laughter. What the fuck, man? Yep. My wife says yep. That was a pretty accurate representation, right, honey? Since we're the only ones here. It's exactly what it was. Exactly. Oh, I should check my GoDaddy weight. Oh. I'm down to my fifth 5-minute wait. It went from 5 minutes to 7 to 6 to 7. Now I'm back down to 5 an hour ago. So I should be pretty good. Yeah, that was no exaggeration. My wife says yes, it's perfect. Uh, them's the facts. The Shining is now a comedy, people. Whole fucking hilarious. One of the most frightening movies ever fucking made is funny to I don't know who. The youngsters? I don't know. Maybe we've officially crossed over that fucking line where all old movies are fucking goofy to the next generation. Maybe. Were they just fucking non-horror fans that went there to fucking drink pumpkin ale, which was flowing pretty fucking strong? I don't know. But I know that that's a regular fucking occurrence for me these days when I go to screenings, film festivals, screenings of old movies, screenings of new movies. Um, Everybody's just looking to make horror into a comedy, and I take it seriously. So that's why I'm not doing it anymore. That was officially my last screening. We spent a shitload of fucking money going to that theater. I love the theater, and I mean, there's nothing that the staff can do about it when fucking 70% of the fucking theater erupts into laughter. They can't kick everybody out, so it's not their fault. And the theater's awesome, and the staff is awesome. It's just the fucking crowds. Uh, my wife and I had a good idea over the weekend. They should uh, they should put headphone jacks in the armrests of each seat. My wife says I don't laugh at movies from the 50s. Yeah, it's true. I don't either. You just have to. I mean, I'm. This is a generalization, but you have to be just kind of fucking stupid. You just have to be kind of fucking stupid. Because, I mean, it's established that those movies are old, and the quality isn't as fucking as high as the new movies. Why are you going into that thinking that they would be? And what's funny about them not being up to today's standards? I don't know. Ooh, we got a Babette sighting. Hi, Babette. Uh, yeah, so I don't know. Babette says howdy. I'm in a bad mood, Babette. I'm down. Babette, would you laugh at The Shining if you went to see a screening of it? Maybe you would. I don't know. It depresses me. Because I love The Shining. My wife says I shouldn't rock in this chair because it makes her nauseous. Yeah, I don't know. People suck. Let's take over the world, Babette says. Hell yeah. We should take over the world. We should. I'm in a funk. My app might be done, and people laugh at The Shining. The only choice is to take over the world. I'm not going to quit. So, I haven't broken windows in a long time, Babette says. I cannot imagine you breaking a window. I would pay to see it, though. You'd throw your teriyaki tarantulas at the windows and smash them. I don't know. Life gets me down sometimes. But I'm done with screenings. I can't do it anymore. The a-holes win. I'm not going to say anything about bringing firearms into a screening because it'll be taken the wrong way, but I once threw a whole love seat through a window. I would pay to see that too. Babette throwing a love seat through a window. Yeah, sometimes you gotta get people's hearts pumping again. Get that party moving. That would do it. So, people were sitting in it. Nice. So, I bought a bunch of fireworks, some firecrackers, and some movies that I hate on VHS, with full intention of blowing them up. And it feels like a good week to do that. It feels like a good week. I got the Mummy remake, the Universal Studios Mummy Abortion, and Rocky Horror Picture Show. I know. I bet Babette probably loves it. But I hate musicals, and I hate that movie. And I also got Nightmare Before Christmas, also a musical that I couldn't stomach. So I'm going to blow all those up. I'm going to blow them up. And I'm going to periscope them. I wish I had dynamite to blow them up, but I have firecrackers. And it feels like a good week to do that. I'm not going to do it now. Maybe tomorrow. I got to run some tests to make sure that they're going to actually blow up. Because if they don't, it'll just be embarrassing. You don't want to send that out there. I'm going to play this video clip again. Babette, you probably do have dynamite. I want to come over and see your collection. And your dynamite. Maybe you have some stuff we could blow up. Not that Dracula magazine you have, though. I want that. I'm going to play this video again. It bears repeating. This is it. Oh. Did I lose everybody? Yeah. Does not matter. Yeah, we are going to be in Orlando, but a Babette left. I'm going to play this video again. I don't care. I was going to play it for Babette, but he took off. Maybe he lost connection. This video I was able to upload to YouTube without flagging any copyright issues. That's shocking to me. And the good news is, wow. I'm still trying to get through to GoDaddy, and it's only going to be 5 more minutes. Happy days. I want to put this, I should put this on a loop, this video that I made. Because people suck, and this is proof. Once again, this is not fabricated in any way.
Did he adjust well to school? No, he didn't like it too much at first. And then he had an injury, so we kept him out for a while. And yeah, I guess that's about the time when I first noticed that he was talking to Tony.
What sort of injury did he have?
He dislocated his shoulder.
How did he manage to do
Hilarious.
that?
Well, it was just one of those things, you know, purely an accident. My husband had been drinking, and he came home about 3 hours late. So he wasn't exactly in the greatest mood that night. And, well, Danny had scattered some of his school papers all over the room, and my husband grabbed his arm, you know, to pull him away from him. It's just the sort of thing you do 100 times with a child, you know, in the park or in the streets. But on this particular occasion, my husband just used too much strength, and he injured Danny's arm.
Kids getting hurt, fucking hilarious, people. Alright, I'm gonna go blow something up. Fuck you.